Hello and welcome to the first episode of Cellar Dweller Expellers. I'm Chad Bradley. As you can tell, this is a spin-off of our other series, 30 in Basement. Basically, what we do is, we take the stars from our other show and bring them on here. We give them all a different amount of money, and whoever lasts longest wins. Of course, it's not by choice. Their parents drive them over here because they're tired of having them sit in their basement. Now, it's time to meet our first season's contestants.
My name Cookie Monster. Mom and Dad kicked me out because I ate too many cookies and not pay rent.
This here is Bert. Now, he can't move his mouth because he just had a dental surgery. And that's why he's here, because he couldn't pay it for it, and it was too expensive for his parents to pay for. Isn't that right? And so we just have him write down scripts, and from here on out, when he talks to our secret security cameras, we'll have the robotic voice talk for him.
Hey, my name is Oscar the Grouch, and my parents kicked me out because apparently it's not good to collect trash.
Okay, folks, the way we're gonna decide who gets the most money is we're gonna have everybody roll a die, and whoever gets the highest roll gets the most money, and whoever gets the lowest roll gets the lowest money. Of course, we're gonna give them all a fair chance, so it's all enough to live off of. Just some of them get a bit of a leg up in the competition. All right, who's ready to roll?
So,
I'm ready to roll. I hope I do well. Well, at least I wasn't last.
me like this idea. Me like going to Las Vegas. Of course, that's why I'm still in basement. Papa needs new cookie jar. I'm buying all the cookie crisps. Nom 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 nom.
Now it's time to give the contestants the amount of money they won from rolling in that extremely fair game. Alright, Cookie Monster, since you rolled the highest number, a 6, you get $1,500.
Cookie Monster struck rich.
And Bert, since you only rolled a 3, I'm sorry to say I can only give you $1,000. Of course, I'll just put it in your bank account, because there's no way you could pick it up. And last but not least, Oscar, you only rolled a 2, so I'm sorry to say, I can give you $1.10. Don't spend it all in one place.
Don't spend it all in one place. If I bought something from the dollar store, I'd go broke. Don't buy me a stick of gum.
Aw, come on, Oscar. You're just being a poor sport. Quit complaining or I'm gonna take away 5 cents. Now, time for the rules of the competition. We start out with 3 contestants, and each of them start with a different amount of money based on the really fair dice rolling. They all try to survive as long as they can off the money they've been given, and they can all call it quits at any time and keep the money they have left over. But the person who lasts the longest time after the other 2 have gone out gets to keep all of their money plus a $50,000 prize. Now folks, keep watching to see who gets expelled from their dweller.
Cookie Monster is going to invest in stocks. Me love to gamble. Me going to check the internet to see what to invest in. Invest in beast. I'm to invest all money in the zoo. I invest in every beast.
Alright, I'll admit I was wrong. I could afford a pack of gum. But now I've only got 2 cents to my name. I guess I'm out.
Are you sure you want to leave the competition? It'd be such a disappointment to your parents.
Nah, they don't mind. They'll let me stay in their house a little longer.
Ooh, actually, the point of this show is getting you out of the basement for good. They locked the door right when you got out of there. The sad part of the show is, some people might actually make it into financial stability. You, my friend, are gonna die in the cold.
I plan to.
This game show is trash.
Excuse me, you just interrupted my friend Bert here.
Where do you want me to live? A garbage can? Yeah, right.
Security, I'm gonna need you to get this man off of the premises. He's trying to stay in the warmth. Now, Bert, as you were saying.
I plan to find a roommate because even though I have a decent job working at Burger King and a $1,000 down payment on the apartment, I still can't quite afford it, so it would be good to get some help.
Well, Bert, I'm glad you told us. Such a riveting speech, really. So much emotion. You know, Bert, maybe if you look on Craigslist, you can find a friend to share the rent with you.
Sigh.
Aw, come on, Bert. It can't be that hard to find a roommate. Try again, buddy.
Looking for a roommate with a good job who likes to talk about shapes, colors, and the alphabet, and preferably someone orange because that's the color of my nose. This bloke Ernie seems like a nice guy. He works at Taco Bell. He's looking for a roommate who's yellow because that's the color of his nose. Luckily, I don't think he's ever seen his nose. Ugh, he's a comedian. I guess I'll have to live with that BS though, cause no one else on earth is orange.
Oh, Bert, I forgot to mention, if you get a roommate, that's going to make you lose instantly because you're getting supplementary income. That's not going to be a problem, is it?
Wait,
Great, because it's too late to turn back now. Hey, Cookie Monster, I got some good news for you.
Okay, so here's stocks when I buy, and here's stocks now. So Cookie Monster rich.
Wow, Cookie Monster, that is great. Truly inspirational. I have a check for you in my hand, but I'll just add it to your pile of greed. Well, folks, Cookie Monster won the show. And the $50,000. Wasn't that a short season? Make sure to watch season 2 of Cellar Dweller Expellers, where even you could win $50,000 by just playing video games in your parents' basement. Gee, I can't wait to meet my roommate Bert. His apartment could be anywhere in this building. Ah, there it is. Gee, Bert, I can't wait to start paying rent and hanging out all the time. We could go eat pizza, and be best friends.
Hey, what are you two losers doing talking near my trash can?
Gee, pal, we're just talking about being friends. No need to be a grouch.
Hey, how'd you know my last name? You been creeping on my MySpace?
Hey, why is there a studio audience all of a sudden?
Yeah, and why is there a camera in my face? Get it out! Ah!
Cookie Monster wanted to make more money, so he rented Whole Street to charge rent at. Cookie Monster also talked to Chad Bradley, and we're gonna start a new TV show there.
Yep, it's true. Me and Cookie Monster made a TV show out of your street.
Wait, why are you planning on making a spin-off of every season from this show? That doesn't make sense.
Of course I'm gonna make spin-offs of every season. That's how you make money. And you know I love money. That's why we made the spin-off of 30 in Basement. So, what you're saying is, Bert, sorry real Bert, that we're gonna be rich and famous. Maybe, only if you're interesting. Also, I'd suggest making an educational show, because that Cookie Monster fellow cannot even count to 10. Well, good day to you all. Have a good time in that trash can. Oh, and to make sure the show is interesting, we're gonna bring in some creatures from that guy's zoo. So, there's a really big bird we want you to meet. Well, good night, Bert. It'd be a little more fair if I also got a king bed, but this little cupboard is nice. Wow, a random visitor. How exciting! Sorry, but our pizza party was last week and you didn't show up. Wait a minute. Am I being kidnapped for my fame and fortune? Bert, help! I'm starting to think this guy didn't even want pizza.